stopped in Domville, whatever you want to call the place. Little picnic area on this fishing and skiing lake complex. Ski jumps there, and the ski jump there, and then there's fishing over the other side over there. Nice little spot. Can't camp here overnight. We stopped to have a wee break and make some sandwiches. Very nice. Welcome to Milady Beach at Biarritz. We parked Fanny across the road in the camping car park, and we're just here. A bit of salt in the air, a bit of wind. They must have been having some storms here because a lot of sand up high. We're going to go to that little bar shortly. We're wandering around. The old couple next door to us, British couple, said, "Oh, you might need a cardi on the beach, it's quite cool." We're sweating our what's off, but they must have been down here for some time. 17 degrees. Must be locals, they're all in their jumpers and that, but we're in our shorts and t-shirts. Very nice here. I'm assuming that way is sort of down towards the Pyrenees, which we've got to go tomorrow. Hopefully this rain's going to stay away. This is 5:20 in the afternoon. Sun's out. We're having a nice cava and a rioja. Shame there's people smoking and vaping. Never mind. Cambrils Beach. Did I say it was a bit windy? They're forecasting like 80 km/h winds. So it is quite windy, but for us it's beautiful. It's 15, 17 degrees. Out of the wind, it's beautiful. We just had a beer in the caravan park bar. It was very nice. So we're just on our way in that direction now. Just have a walk around, have a look around. It's beautiful, very nice. Lots of Dutch here and a few Germans. That's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Look, wind. Welcome to Camping La Losa. We're on pitch 33. We've got the annex out and we've got the sunscreen up because it's about 20 degrees. I'm sitting in the sun. Let's go around this way. Got the screen on. Various people here. We've got our washing hanging out around there. We've got our sunscreen on. A lot of people have got sunscreens with they can take this front bit down, and then it's still got a black sunscreen, so the light, you get some light in. Got all sorts of people here now. Lots of people just coming in. Toilets and showers and pool over that way. Pool's not open yet for the season. We'll be up in the bar later. We're in Tarragona. We've just been down the port area to have a very nice tapas, recommended by some people who watch on YouTube. We thought, well, you don't fancy walking up all the hills and the other stairs, so Philippa looked around and saw this escalator. That's the way to do it, isn't it? Let's go for a ride. Okay, here we go. We're going up. Bit of graffiti on the thing. Here we are. We've been down the port area. Very nice tapas. 3 tapas. Spanish. Well, one was a Spanish omelette. One was sardines with a potato rosti. One was pork belly. Beer and a cava was 27 euros. All very tasty indeed. So now we're just heading back towards the market and the bus station to go home. It's about an hour on the bus to Tarragona. Quite a few Roman ruins around here as well. I don't just mean old Italians. Or an amphitheatre, some wall somewhere else. Oh, still going up. Oh, now we've got to walk a bit. It's a bit droll. Look at the orange tree, boy. Oh yeah. We've seen a lot of lemon trees. And on the way here, there were peach trees, weren't they? Peach blossoms. We had to look it up. Welcome to Salou Beach. We're just walking off our lunch. Very nice. All the high-rise, all the hotels. And right down there is all the fancy hotels. Keep walking around that way. We do not do. We've just had our lunch, as I say. Very nice. Pork loin, chips and salad. Now we're looking for somewhere to have a quick drink before we catch our bus back. It's about 18 degrees supposedly, but there's a bit of a breeze blowing, cool breeze, and it takes the edge off it. Very nice sun. We're here in the square having some morning tea or brunch, I should say, tea and croissants, and some people are learning some traditional dancing down there. That's the Cambrils Municipal Music School, it says. A very nice man here helped us with our pronunciation. His English is better than ours. Supposedly the oldest house in the municipality, 1582. Right up there, and above the door is this inscription, 1582. What's the time? It's 10 to 8 in the evening. Back at Cambrils. This is just family night out. Some of the restaurants are only just opening now. Some of them open at 8, some of them open at 9, a few open at 7. We were lucky to find one for 7. So just everyone's out. Next weekend the clocks go forward into summertime, so this will be a lot earlier happening. It's just so busy. We're looking for somewhere to have an ice cream or something like that, an aperitif after dinner. Welcome to Moncofa Beach. We're about 45 kilometres, 25 miles or so north of Valencia. Bit of a cool day, bit of a breeze. It was raining when we arrived, but we can see some blue sky poking out. That way's north, that's from whence we've come. It's out of season here, like everywhere at the moment. We're just on the, I think season starts in like a couple of weeks or so. At the moment we're going to have a walk around, see what's here. This place is not as upmarket or as flash as Salou and Cambrils where we were, but we're going to head south, like down that way, and have a look. Here we are in the pool area. As you see, they're doing the maintenance on it. It's not open yet. I say the opening weekend after next or whatever. But yeah, nice little pool there. The flats away in the background here, there's accommodation. It's all partially tourists, partially people who live here. The beach is just through there, about 10-minute walk at the most through there. That building here is the bar and restaurant down that end, or this end here. Yeah, nice little bar there. Price is the same as elsewhere, $2.50 for a small beer. That's okay. Then there's a laundry in there and a little reading room. A supermarket in the season, not at the moment. They have a few things for sale in the office down there. I just noticed another person here from the UK in their caravan. Yeah, look at that blue sky. I know in England at the moment it's rubbish weather, but not so here. Lovely. Welcome to Camping Monmar at Moncofa in the Valencia area. Well, we're north. Anyway, this is our little spot here. You see all the washings out. We're airing now because it's a beautiful sunny day, bit of a breeze. So I thought after a week of sort of cooler weather, we'll air everything out. Not do any dirty washing, it's our clean washing. Wherever we go, we seem to park beside big rapidos. They've been here 6 months apparently, leaving on Thursday. But this is the camping area. This is typical of down this way. Mixture of caravans, motorhomes, and seasonal or like semi-permanent. You get these little ones here. They've got their caravan on here. I should use my Vimble stick, shouldn't I? I've got the thing. Stop moving around. So there's a caravan. They've got a little cooking tent outdoors here, and they have all the screens up. And there's a nice little one here. And his cooking tent there. And you have a little gazebo. He's got all the blinds out on his caravan. Oh, over there we've got another washing area. But yeah, there's a whole stack of these things. You can come and rent them for the whole year or part of the year, or own them or whatever. Lots of people. This is adult section down there. No kids. There's no kids here at the moment, but they'll be coming next week when Easter starts. Up that way, the leaves are starting to come out on the trees. It's Very nice. It's about 18 degrees, a bit of a breeze. Very nice. Oh, we're very close to the toilets. They're very clean. Welcome to Camping Azul. We're south of Valencia, near a place called Olivia, or I don't know if that's how they pronounce it, but we're right on the beach. You can see the motorhomes all in there. Mostly Spanish people. There's a mixture of motorhomes, camper vans. There's on-site like bell tents and bungalows, wooden bungalows. Yeah, we were supposed to stay up the coast further, but it was full. So this is plan B with just a few extra euros. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very windy, narrow roads through all the citrus groves on the way here, but we made it here. I wouldn't like to be driving some of the bigger rigs that we saw out here and or towing a caravan with very narrow passing places. Anyway, it's almost beer o'clock. Okay, we're back on the beach. It's 7 o'clock in the evening, and you can see the mountains up there. Oh, sorry about that. And we so many people on the beach. Everyone's walking. We've just had a very nice tea, pizza, some pommes frites, chips, and oh, hello, there we are. Hello, hola. And then we had 2 wines each for the princely sum of 30 euros, well, 26 quid, whatever. There's just so many people on the beach, all the way down there. We can't be bothered. We're a bit cool actually. We're becoming acclimatised already. Very nice. We're going to go back and drink some of our own wine and beer. Beer was like, hola. Beer was like 36 cents a can we bought it today, or 31 cents a can. And my wine was welcome to the entrance to, well, this is the road, it's not the entrance to the camping La Luz. Where are we? I can't remember. Azul. Yeah, Azul. This is a two-way street. And then we came down. Oops. We went up that way. And to the left. It says on the instructions getting in here that it can be a bit tight. We've seen some big rigs come down here and caravans, so on the way through here there's only a few passing places, so they must be very tight on some of the roads. This place has got cabins and all sorts of things. Bigger rigs and 24. I think this is the next door actually. I think this might be Euro camping, where I thought we were coming, but I'd pressed the selection on the wrong button. Now, this is Euro camping next door, so hey, look at those trees. Us Australians will recognise those trees. That looks much better laid out. It's a lot more expensive. That's cyclists, everywhere. German, Dutch, ja, Morgan, all that sort of stuff. Here we are at Camping Azul again. What is it, about 8 o'clock on Tuesday morning. Looks like the tractors have been out cleaning up the beach. Oh, sunshine, 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 sunshine. Less wind than yesterday. Yeah, back on again. Here we are. Yeah, big signs everywhere. No dogs on the beaches. Looks like it's optional. Anyway, it's supposed to be big fines if the police come down and catch you, but no one seems to be worried. So up that way is Valencia. And we're heading south. Oh, sorry. When I say that way, that's north. But we're heading south to Benidorm today to see what these crazy English people do at their resorts. Yeah, people, dogs everywhere. Very nice. Up in the sand hills, up in the mountains there behind us. People are all up, moving around. Cleaners are out. Oh, hola.